Let's take a look at the intervals module. Let's start with level 1. There's a number of different question types in the intervals module. One type gives you a single note and then asks you to tap another note according to the interval being asked. So we're being asked right now for a minor third above B flat. So a third above B flat would be a D. So you tap the D line and then you get a D. Now this is currently a major third, so we have to go over to the right and tap the flat to make it now into a minor third. Let's submit that. Let's go to the next question. Another question type in the intervals module is you're simply given the play button and you have to identify the interval that you hear. Now, in level 1, the possibilities are major and minor and perfect intervals, so P and minus and plus, and intervals up to an octave. So that sounded rather like a perfect unison. Let's try that. So we click the P and the 1 and submit that, and that's right, that's what it was. Okay, here's one where we're given a note again, and we need to give the note, in this case, a perfect fifth below, so that'll be a C. Now, if you tap incorrectly, for instance, if you mean to tap a C and then you tap a D, just keep trying, go a little lower, and you'll get the C eventually. So let's submit that. Now, this is the third question type where you're given two notes. In this case, we got two D naturals. And then we just need to identify that. So that, again, is going to be perfect, and it's an octave, so we click the 8 and submit. And with this question type, it gives you a play button, so if you want to hear the interval, you can. Let's have a look at level 2. Level 2 is going to extend the number of possible intervals. Let's have a look at this. This one's asking us for a perfect unison. It's giving us an A flat, so we just tap another A. Now, the second A that I just tapped is going to share this flat, so this is also flat, so this should be good. Now, you'll notice in this question, this is the one with the play button. We now have more options. We're still dealing with intervals up to an octave, but we've added diminished and augmented intervals. Let's try this one. That sounded like a major second, so let's go ahead and try that. And it was. And here's another one where we have to give a note below, or tap a note. And in this case, it's a major third below. We're currently being given an A sharp, so I think we're going to need an F sharp. Now, there's F sharp already in the key signature, so this should be correct. Yes. Let's look at level 3. Now, level 3 is going to extend, as you can see in this question, it's going to extend the number of clefs. Level 1 and 2 are just bass and treble. Level 3 is going to introduce the alto and the tenor clef as well. And we're also going to have intervals up to a 12th. So this is basically any interval up to an augmented, all the way from a perfect unison to an augmented 12th are the possibilities. And that's the intervals module.